change a light bulb. What is the point asking? It will never happen anyway. How many poets does it take to change a light bulb? None. Because they light candles. How many Nithyanandites does it take to change a light bulb? They don't need lights. They are already enlightened. So the light bulb can be understood in so many ways. Understand, pick up any one thing from your life. I tell you, just pick up breathing. That's enough. And just look around all possibility which can happen around breathing. I tell you, all sufferings related to breathing will disappear, end in you. On anything you put awareness, the suffering because of that will disappear. Understand? On anything, if you put awareness, the suffering through that will disappear. Heyam dukkam anahatam. Put your awareness on breathing and see what all suffering can come. That's enough. All sufferings through breathing will disappear. Put your awareness on your life and try to remember all sufferings which can happen through life. All sufferings through life, it will disappear. Put your awareness on anything. Just look around all possible sufferings which can come out of it. For example, take it money. All possible sufferings can happen because of money. You will just be out of it. You may think, how can that be, Swamiji? It is possible. Awareness melts pain. Awareness destroys pain. The pain is not destroyed, awareness has not been put. If awareness is directed, Heyam has to happen. The Heyam has not happened, the awareness is not put on it. Heyam dukkam anagatam. Know the possibilities, the pain disappears. I can give you exact practice. When you pick up a subject, money, relate with it Mooladhara. How? My Mooladhara is getting fulfilled by money. Greed. How? My Swadhisthana is connected to money. Means keeping myself out of fears or my fear about losing money. Ori. How my Manipuraga relates with money. How my Anagata gets fulfilled or unfulfilled by money. How my Vishuddhi gets blocked or opened by money. How my Anya gets touched or untouched by money. How my Sahasrara gets disturbed by money. Look from all angles. The suffering from money ends for you. For example, if you know very clearly you want money, by the end of this analysis, you will just work for it. And you will not have suffering when you work before you achieve. Because you know it, what you are. That's all. Clarity destroys suffering. Analyze. Analyze from all angles. Look from all angles. See, most of your sufferings are based on not understanding the geo-politico, socio conditionings which exist in you. Understand? Geographical, social, political conditionings which are in you. See, the society, whatever it wants you to do, puts that ideas into your head as your duty. 4-letter word. And how you are expected to be is put as conditioning in you. And the subtle way to control you is put as a religion in you. Understand? Anything which has not become experience is socio-political part of religion. That is why I was telling the other day, iron out all your actions with right reasoning. Take care that even Guru does not steal your time. See, if you are not having a complete logical conviction about something which you are doing, but doing, it's almost like I am stealing your time, which I don't want to do. Only if you are convinced about completely what you are doing and happy doing it, do it, then it is no more me doing, you doing on your own with your understanding. I am not stealing your time. Then it's perfect. It's not, no more conditioning, no more religion, it's a spirituality. Geographical, social, political conditioning. See, social conditioning you understand, political conditioning you understand. How can be geographical conditioning? You don't know. Even the geography you live conditions you. Not only socio-political ideas are in the air, it is in the land also. Kind of a special energy field is created in all geography. It's true. I have seen in US, even if you breathe deeply, you will put on weight. You may think, what am I talking? No, I am not disrespecting US air. I am telling you my observation. It's a kind of an energy field. Energy creates a kind of an energy field. I'll tell you a story. How in different geography, different things happen. Why the chicken crosses the road? In Darwin, maybe it's not directly related to geography, it's related to philosophers. But you can understand, if you understand this, you will understand the geography thing. Why did the chicken cross the road? Different philosophers are answering. Darwin, it was the logical next step after coming down from the trees. Robert Frost, to cross the road less traveled by. Just like each philosopher has his own energy field, each geography has energy field. I tell you from my experience, any friendship started in Kurukshetra ends in suffering. Not only that, even if you go as a friend in that energy field, you come out as an enemy. Where the war happened, Kurukshetra war happened, so much of enmity, intense enmity. It always puts enmity inside you. That's the science of energy field, whether it is geographical, political, or social. The conditionings which put inside creates suffering, creates dukkha. When you look from all these three angles about each subject, heyam, dukkham, anagatam, means knowing the future suffering, suffering ends. Maybe now we will sit with this one sutra. Now know all possible sufferings of life. Life means what is happening in you as you. You will see suffering completely ends. All ideas about life, if life is in the front, suffering will not be there. If suffering is in the front, life will not be there. I don't know how many of you are able to catch. If life is in the front, suffering will not be there. If suffering is in the front, life will not be there. No, all possible sufferings of life, suddenly sufferings will not be there. Just suffering won't be there. It is not like a process. It's more like a manana, contemplation. Try this contemplation today. You will be out of suffering. Let you all experience and radiate the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respect. Today's subject is illumine your comprehension. I can say this is the whole subject of Patanjali. This is the subject which Patanjali is expressing through this whole sutras. Illumining your comprehension means seeing things properly, with a proper light, with awakened vision. Your mind is your bondage. Your mind leads you to freedom. Mind can make anything out of anything. Any situation can be experienced as any situation. It can either enjoy or suffer the same situation. It can experience joy or being defamed in the same situation. It can comprehend pleasure or pain in the same situation. It can make you experience anything out of anything. Here, Patanjali says these 5 modifications: right knowledge, wrong knowledge, imagination, sleep, and memory. These 5 can be the reasons for your pleasure or pain, for your anguish or joy, for your peace or restlessness. You can use these 5 towards anything. Sometimes people ask me, how can right knowledge be the reason for suffering, Swamiji? How can we use right knowledge for suffering? Here Patanjali says all these 5 can be reason for suffering or joy. People understand an enlightened person should be very calm, cool, collective, balanced. This is a kind of a right knowledge. But they use that knowledge and start creating guilt, expectations, difficulties inside them. Even right knowledge in the wrong hands can create suffering, can create difficulties. I have seen people having some idea about how life should be, this, that. Actually, if you see, it will be right knowledge, just like this situation. I was telling you a story, one Zen master crying when his master died. We have an idea, enlightened person should not cry. He is supposed to be balanced. It is a kind of a right knowledge only. But when you apply, misunderstand, misuse, it can create agony inside you. You can use that same idea to create guilt in you, or questions in you, doubt in you. Even right knowledge in the hands of wrong person can create suffering. Of course, wrong knowledge always creates suffering. People ask me, one more question. Patanjali says here, all these 5 can create joy or suffering. How can wrong knowledge create joy? Can create suffering, we know. How can wrong knowledge create joy? Sometimes, accidentally, even wrong knowledge leads you to joy. Even wrong knowledge leads you to next level, next step. I have seen many instances. They may not know the reason, the right reason, but they do the right act. Without knowing right reason, without having the knowledge about right reason, but doing right act, that kind of situations. Even wrong knowledge leads you to joy. Wrong knowledge leads you to pleasure. Actually, what really needs to happen inside us is a cognitive shift. Means your comprehension should be illumined. Straight away able to relate with the truth without difficulties, complications, torturing, straight away ability to relate with the truth. I have seen many times in my experience, people can neither resist the joy and ecstasy of being in my presence, but nor they can drop their arrogance, nor they can come out of their ego. They continue to come and continue to criticize something. I tell them, if you are feeling like criticizing, don't come, relax, be where you are. They are not able to, no. That we can't do. They will continue to come, but continue to criticize something. They can neither keep themselves away, nor completely to create more and more bondage. It is called mind. Conditioning. I have seen even the great knowledge about yoga, people start using it for one more conditioning. I have seen thousands of people reading Yoga Sutra, they will be depressed because they misuse this knowledge, they abuse this knowledge, they misinterpret this knowledge, they start imagining their own things out of this knowledge. That is why this great truth should be heard directly from an enlightened being. Then he knows where Patanjali put comma, where Patanjali gave strong emphasis, where Patanjali gave the gap. He knows. Please understand, the other day I was reading a beautiful line. God is nowhere. Somebody put a comma next to W. Then it says, God is now here. Sometime you need an enlightened person to put the comma, to create the gap. Only he knows where Patanjali gave gap, where Patanjali put the comma. The other slogan I read, there is only one God. One guy put the comma, next to the word there is only one. Then it reads, there is only one God. First line it says, there is only one God. It's more like a moral science, uniting all the religions, creating peace. The second line, there is only one, comma, God. It's a spiritual experience. It's a spiritual truth. These two statements may look similar, but it has tremendous different significance. Its significance is totally different. See, there is only one God. It can be uttered by anybody. Everybody utters the same thing. But they say in the end, there is only one God, that is my God. Not your God. That is where the problem starts. Everybody accepts there is only one God, no doubt. But everybody says that God is only my God, not your God. The path to that God is only my path, not your path. That is where the problem starts. So if you put one comma, there is only one God, there is only one comma, God, then it's a spiritual experience. This statement means there is only one thing, nothing else. So, when you listen to these great truths from an enlightened master, you know where to put the comma, you know where Patanjali gave the gap, you know where he emphasized, you know where he was connecting or disconnecting words. imagination can either lead you to hell or heaven. Imagination can lead either towards this direction or that direction. I can give you thousands of examples, thousands of stories. Especially I am constantly working with people's imaginations. It's my life. Last 6 years I am working with imaginations of the people. Millions of people directly and millions indirectly. Either trying to remove their imagination, alter their imagination, or redirect their imagination. Just today, one of my disciples was telling me, before she used to come regularly to the ashram, her daughter will always object. Why are you going there? You are not attending us. You are not caring for us. The family pressure. Now, daughter also attended the program. Now she says, how could you come back? How could you be away from him? I am not able to. I am not able to be away from him. Earlier, how are you able to come back even after being around him? So her imagination, when she had wrong imagination, she was not able to relate with the mother. She was fighting with her, saying, why are you going? Now when she has the right imagination, she is fighting with her. Why did you come back? It's a mind. It is imagination. Continuously, I am working with imaginations of the people. Many times, the imaginations become so strong, they can either completely move from the spiritual path or completely get enlightened. People sometimes ask me, how can imagination lead to enlightenment? After all, it is mental activity. How can that lead you to enlightenment? It's like somebody taking poison. Taking poison is an action, but that can lead them to death, beyond actions. Same way, the right imagination is taken, the mind will disappear, you will be beyond the mind. You will be beyond mind. You will be experiencing the no-mind state or the ecstasy.
Nithyanandam. Hope all of you enjoyed just being soaked into that beautiful space, imbibing every word, the context of each word, the energy carried in each of those words of our beloved Swamiji. And I really wanted to just talk about this again, the exciting message that Swamiji had shared. Every day, the whole morning begins just these beautiful messages that Swamiji keeps sharing and posting on his Facebook. I'm so excited. Every time I see it, like morning starts with today's powerful cognitions, updated, new, fresh cognitions that we get from Swamiji's post. So before we get into our sharing of Swamiji's posts, let's quickly take some time and record the number of minutes today we spent in chanting the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and creating intense vibrations of powerful healing and contributing to the global peace. Take a few minutes. Link is projected below. I request all of you take a few minutes now. Go to this link and enter your Ajapa count. You can calculate the whole count from the last time you had entered till now. Take a few minutes and do it. And now comes the next exciting part. Reading the message that Swamiji had shared. Actually, just reading it again and again and again fills our beings with that bliss. Let's share this and celebrate the whole happening of the vision.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दंश्राकरालाननं हस्तैः पाशकपालशूलढमरुं दक्षेऽन्यतो बिभ्रतं नग्नं नागविभूषितं शुनयुतं कृष्णं सुवृत्तेक्षणं घण्टादामसमेतजङ्गममडं तं क्षेत्रपालं भजे.
ॐ भैरवाय नमः। ॐ भूतनाथाय नमः। ॐ भूतात्मने नमः। ॐ भूतभावनाय नमः। ॐ क्षेत्रज्ञाय नमः। ॐ क्षेत्रपालाय नमः। ॐ क्षेत्रदायाय नमः। ॐ क्षत्रियाय नमः। ॐ विरजी नमः। ॐ श्मशानवासिने नमः। ॐ मांसाशिने नमः। ॐ कर्वरावाशिने नमः। ॐ स्मरमात्मकाय नमः। ॐ रक्तपाय नमः। ॐ पानपाय नमः। ॐ सिद्धाय नमः। ॐ सिद्धिदाय नमः। ॐ सिद्धिसेविताय नमः। ॐ कंकालाय नमः। ॐ कालाश्रमणाय नमः। ॐ कालकष्ठाय नमः। ॐ तनये नमः। ॐ कवये नमः। ॐ त्रिनेत्राय नमः। ॐ बहुनेत्राय नमः। ॐ पिङ्गललोचनाय नमः। ॐ शूलपानये नमः। ॐ खङ्गपानये नमः। ॐ कपालिने नमः। ॐ धूम्रलोचनाय नमः। ॐ अभिरेवाय नमः। ॐ भैरवीनाथाय नमः। ॐ भूतापाय नमः। ॐ योगिनी पतये नमः। ॐ धनदाय नमः। ॐ धनहारिणे नमः। ॐ धनवटे नमः। ॐ प्रीतिवर्धनाय नमः। ॐ नागहाराय नमः। ॐ नागपाशाय नमः। ॐ व्योमकेशाय नमः। ॐ कपालभृते नमः। ॐ कालाय नमः। ॐ कपालमालिने नमः। ॐ कमनीयाय नमः। ॐ कालनिधये नमः। ॐ त्रिलोचनाय नमः। ॐ ज्वलनेत्राय नमः। ॐ त्रिशिखिने नमः। ॐ त्रिलोकशाय नमः। ॐ त्रिनेत्रयतनाय नतनायाय नमः। ॐ डिम्भाय नमः। ॐ शान्ताय नमः। ॐ शान्तजनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ बटुकाय नमः। ॐ बटुवेशाय नमः। ॐ कट्वाङ्गधारकाय नमः। ॐ धनाध्यक्षाय नमः। ॐ पशुपतये नमः। ॐ भिक्षुषुकाय नमः। ॐ परिचारकाय नमः। ॐ धूर्ताय नमः। ॐ दिगम्बराय नमः। ॐ शूराय नमः। ॐ हरिणे नमः। ॐ पाम्दुलोचनाय नमः। ॐ प्रशान्ताय नमः। ॐ शान्तिदाय नमः। ॐ सिद्धाय नमः। ॐ शङ्करप्रियबान्धवाय नमः। ॐ अष्टभूते नमः। ॐ निधीशाय नमः। ॐ ज्ञानचक्षुषे नमः। ॐ तपोमयाय नमः। ॐ अष्टाधराय नमः। ॐ षडाधराय नमः। ॐ सर्पयुक्ताय नमः। ॐ शीसकाय नमः। ॐ भूधराय नमः। ॐ भूधरादिशे नमः। ॐ भूपतये नमः। ॐ भूधरात्मजाय नमः। ॐ कंकालधारिणे नमः। ॐ मुण्डिने नमः। ॐ नागयज्ञोपवीतवे नमः। ॐ जिम्बनाय नमः। ॐ मोहनाय नमः। ॐ स्तम्भिने नमः। ॐ मरणाय नमः। ॐ क्षोभनाय नमः। ॐ शुद्धनीलां जनप्रख्याय नमः। ॐ दैत्यज्ञे नमः। ॐ मण्डभूषिताय नमः। ॐ बलिभुजं नमः। ॐ भूनाथाय नमः। ॐ बालाय नमः। ॐ बालपराक्रमाय नमः। ॐ सर्वपितारणाय नमः। ॐ दुर्गाय नमः। ॐ दुष्टभूतनसेविताय नमः। ॐ कामिने नमः। ॐ कलानिधये नमः। ॐ कान्ताय नमः। ॐ कामिनीवशकृद्वशिने नमः। ॐ सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ वैद्याय नमः। ॐ प्रभवे नमः। ॐ विष्णवे नमः। ॐ श्री क्षेत्रपालस्वामिने नमो नमः। नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि।
అదద్దూపః. అదద్దూపః. ఓం దూరసి దూర్వదూర్వం త్వం దూర్వదయ్యోస్మాన్ దూర్వతితం దూర్వయం వయం దూర్వామః. శ్రీక్షేత్రపాలకాల భైరవ స్వామినే నమో నమః. ధూపం ఆగ్రా. దీపః. ఓం ఉద్దీప్యశ్వజాతవేదో భగ్నిర్నరరతిం మమ వయోగశ్చమహ్యమావహ జీవనం శతిశో దిశా మానోహికం శ్రీర్జాతవేదో కామస్త్వం పురుషం జగతే అభిప్రదజ్ఞాగయీష్యామ పరిపాదయ. శ్రీక్షేత్రపాలాయ కాలభైరవ స్వామినే నమో నమః. దీపం దర్శయామి. నైవేద్యం. ఓం అమృతే అమృతోద్భవే అమృతవర్షిణి అమృతశ్రావయ శ్రావయ స్వాహ. శ్రీక్షేత్రపాలాయ కాలభైరవ స్వామినే నమో నమః. అమృతం మహానైవేద్యం నివేదయామి. కర్పూర నీరాజనం. ఓం కాలకాలాయ విద్మహే కాలాతీతాయ ధీమహి తన్నో तेना नोति सर्वं जयति ॐ कालकालाय विद्महे कालातीताय धीमहि तन्नो कालभैरवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ ईशानः सर्वविज्ञान शिवम् श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। महाआरती दीपं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत ईशवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु तन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः या तैष शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा शरव्याय तवदया नो रुद्रमृडया या ते रुद्र शिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुवा शन्तमया गिरिशन्ता विचाकशीः यामिषं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां कुरु माहि गुंशैः पुरुषं जगत् शिवेन वचसा गिरिशाच्च यदा नः सर्वमिज्जगत् यस्मगुं सुमना असत् अद्य वोचति वक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषेके ऐगिश्च सर्वान् जम्बयन् सर्वाश्चयातु धान्यः असो यस्ताम्रो अरुणौ तपभृशु मङ्गलः एक्षेमागुं रुद्राभितो दिक्ष श्रुता सहस्रशो वैशागुं हेडहीमहे असोव्यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदयनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नदहार्यः उदयनं विश्वाभूतानि च दृष्टा मृडयादिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीडुषे अतो ये अस्य चत्वानो हन्तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्चदन्वनस्त्वमुभयोराग्नियोर्जां याश्च ते हस्त ईशवपराता भगवो वप अवदत्यतनुस्त्वहं सहस्राक्षते तेषुते निशीर्य शल्यानामुखा शिवो न सुमना भव विद्यन्दनुकपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नश्येषव आपुरस्य निसङ्गतिः या ते हेतुर्मीडिष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते तनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय कृष्णवे उपाभ्यामुदते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव तन्वने परिते तन्मनो हेतिरस्मान् मृणत्तु विश्वतः अतो य इषुदिष्टवारे अस्मन्निनेहितम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठ नित्यानन्दाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय शिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ नमो हिरण्यबाहवे सेनान्यदिशाञ्च पतये नमो नमो इक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पतये नमो नमः सस्मिञ्जरा यद्विषीमते पत्तीनां पतये नमो नमो बब्लुषाय विव्याधिनेन्नानां पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपवीदिने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो भवस्य हेते जगता पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तथा विनेक्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः सूताय हन्त्याय वनानां ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भान्ति न चन्द्रतारकं मे मा वित्तिकुतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तम् अनुपाति सर्वं तस्य भाषा सर्वम् इदं विभाति। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं दर्शयामि।
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
अवधारय हरिः ओम् पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देवं मृत्युजं होतारं रत्नधातामं हरिः ओम् ईशे त्वोर्जे त्वा वायवस्तोपायवस्तदेवो वः सविता प्रार्पयजुश्रेष्ठतमाय कर्मणे हरिः ओम् अग्न आयाहि वीतये गृणानो हव्यदातये निहोता सत्सि बर्हिषि हरिः ओम् शन्नो देवीरष्टय आपो भवस्रवन्तु नः हरिः ओम् देवदेवोत्तमदेवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव आगम श्लोक प्रियागम श्लोकम् अवधारय तया पूर्या सुमूर्धान्तं भङ्क्त्वा भ्रूक्षे